MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 6 is proudly brought to you by Paradise Beverages,
distributing Golden Circle juices,
Colgate, CPL Group of Companies, The Cosmopolitan, P&G Air, Lay Biscuit,
It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
International Food Corporation, Wrigley's, Telecom P&G,
Telecom, always there.
Nation Beauty, and Coral Sea Hotels.
Vocal Fusion Band. Thank you so much, guys. Now, good evening and welcome to Vocal Fusion Season 6, The Top 12. Now, tonight's MTV production is proudly sponsored by Paradise Beverages, Colgate, the CPL Group of Companies, International Food Corporation, Lay Biscuit Company, Wrigley's, and Telecom, as well as P&G Air for being our official airline carriers for Season 6 contestants and crew, the Cosmopolitan, our host venue, Nation Beauty Graspilas for handling all of the hair and makeup for this evening, and Coral Sea Hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for all of our sponsors, please. And while we're all happy and thankful for our sponsors, let's give a warm welcome to our panel of resident judges, shall we? Graham Osborne, impeccably dressed as always. The diva from New Zealand, Lavina Williams herself. And Westside represent 04. And now joining our panel this evening as our guest judge for tonight's show, please make welcome Vice President of the Moresby Arts Theater, Maya Papel. And of course, let's give it up for our live vocal fusion band, consisting of Wesley Midian on lead guitar, Jeremy Malir on keys, Henry Isoimo on bass, Roy Hemisi on drums, and David Vaname and Erica Robert on backup vocals. Now, ladies and gentlemen, last week on the show, our top 13 contestants took to the stage and performed, giving it everything they had for you. With voting lines open since then, their fate was indeed all up to you. Now, on tonight's show, our 13 contestants will return to the stage and will be performing to the theme of Fallen Angels, where each of them will be taking on a song originally performed by an artist who has passed on. Sadly, however, with one of our contestants going home. Now, we'll get to that in a moment, but first, let's meet our top 13 contestants, shall we? The last man standing from Alotau, give it up for Jeffrey Evanet. Remaining from our Facebook auditions, Chris Cobb from Kokopo. From Lay, Priya Phillip. And Genesis Aaron. From Mount Hagen, Samuel Sampson. And Joseph Baital. And from Port Moresby, Emmanuel Ola,
Ever since I was
Timothy Tahura, Christopher Vella, Elisha Kuliniasi, Rava Gandari, Kirel Luen Bayagao, and Jacqueline Joseph. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since last week on the show, we've been able to tally up all your votes. And now, here are the contestants who will be making it through to tonight's top 12. Now, in no particular order, the first contestant making it through, Kirel Luen Bayagao. Joining Kirel in the top 12, Joseph Baital. Also making it through, Christopher Vella. Following Christopher into the top 12, Jeffrey Evanet. The next contestant making it through, Jacqueline Joseph. As well as Jacqueline, Elisha Kuliniasi. Joining Elisha in the top 12, Samuel Sampson. Making it through to the next round as well, Chris Cobb. Following Chris Cobb into the top 12, Genesis Aaron. Also making it through, Rava Gandari. And now, if I could ask our final three contestants to join me here center stage, I will now announce the contestant with the lowest votes, who sadly will be going home this evening. And now, the contestant who will be going home, Priya Philip. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Priya Philip. Now, I will ask our two remaining contestants to head backstage, please. Sadly, this is where the journey ends for Priya. However, before she leaves, we would like her to perform her final song here on stage for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Singing Aretha Franklin's cover of Dionne Warwick's original song, Say a Little Prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Priya Philip.
Stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you. Together, together, that's how it must be. To live without you would only mean heartbreak for me. My darling, believe me. For me, there is no one but you. Please love me too. I'm in love with you. Help us the prayer now, baby, and say you love me too. Answer my prayer now, baby. Forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never we part. Oh, how I love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for me.
Absolutely amazing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite up one of the representatives for Nijin Beauty Graspilas to present a gift basket to Priya to send her off. Thank you so much, Nijin Beauty Graspilas. And now I'll hand it over to our judge, Ofor, to give his final remarks about your journey here at Vocal Fusion.
Yeah, thanks, Godfrey. You performed that song beautifully. Regardless of the fact that you found out you were just eliminated, and giving these sort of encouragement talks, especially to someone that has just been put in your situation, is hard, and I really commend you for it. But this is not the end, and you can take it as you can take it in a really positive light. You can see it in a way where, out of the hundreds of participants that auditioned this year to be on the show, you were, among the cream of the crop, and you've made it this far. Although it is a bit sad, you must be really happy because, for you to make it this far to the top 13 is a feat in itself. You and the rest of the contestants have definitely raised the quality of the contest, of this competition, and it's not only obvious to us judges, but I think it's obvious to everyone else who's been a true follower of the Vocal Fusion brand. And as I said, don't take it as the end. You've created, as I said last week on the closing remarks of the show, you've already created a fan base for yourself, and you'd be surprised to know actually how many fans you actually have already around the country. So use this, you can use this platform to market yourself, and just everything that you've learned in the past few weeks, you've been a part of the Vocal Fusion family, just use it to your advantage. It usually costs a lot of money to undergo this sort of training, but it came at no cost to you, and we thank EMTV, we thank the sponsors, we thank Lavina's availability for that. And just everything you've learned from Lavina, the band, the production crew, the music director, just use it to use it to your benefit, and if you really want to pursue music as a career later on. But I really wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and thank you so much for being a part of Vocal Fusion.
Thank you so much, Oprah, for your wise words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going into our first break for the evening. But when we come back, our top 12 will battle it out for a spot in next week's show. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to the Top 12 for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now, before we get back into the competition, we'd like to give a huge thank you to PNG Air for being our official airline carriers for Vocal Fusion Season 6, contestants and crew. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for PNG Air. And now on with the competition. Our next contestant is a representative of Port Moresby, and he'll be singing Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Rava Gandhari.
Mother, mother, there's far too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. Don't you know we got to find a way to bring some loving here today? Oh, Father,
let's hand it over to our judges and hear their thoughts.
Rava, I just want to say to you and to all the others out the back here, one girl's gone home today, one contestant. So it's all on you guys. We want to see some good performances tonight. I'm not sure that was your best, but I'm relying on my judge to tell me how well you've worked during the week.
Like what Graham said, we're going to be dropping one every week, but still the family is going to be tight. I always try and encourage you guys to make sure that we keep that tight between all of us at the back there before we come up on stage. And I loved your energy on that stage. I loved it, how you worked it. These past few weeks, you've been singing really massive ballad songs. You've been riffing all over the place, and you've been slaying it for the gods, okay? But tonight was way different, and I loved it. I love that different element that you're trying to work with and challenging yourself, and I love it. I love you, Rava, and I love everybody else a part of this show.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's hard for me to not cry because how proud I am. I'm proud. I'm proud to be a part of the show and to be a part of your guys' team.
Yeah, I have to agree with Lavina. You switched it up, and I really enjoyed that performance. It's performances like that it makes me encourage people to come and watch it live, and especially experience it with the music from a great band such as the one that's backing you tonight. It was awesome. It just makes the atmosphere unreal and indescribable. Well done, bro.
Brother, you were very soulful, I think, and I think your performance, I was so impressed. I haven't seen you from this angle before, but I was most impressed with your performance tonight. But yeah, I think you connected with me anyway on a very soulful level. I think Marvin Gaye, you did him proud tonight, so thank you so much for your performance.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Rava's performance, then be sure to SMS in Rava, that's R-A-V-A, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump on the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the link to the voting site, click on Rava's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Rava Gandhari. Now, our next contestant tonight will also be representing Port Moresby and singing Prince's Purple Rain. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Jacqueline Joseph.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Honey, I know, times are changing. It's time for you to reach out for something new, and let me guide you to that purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain.
Brilliant performance there, Jacqueline. Now,
Oh
if you
my
take a
goodness.
couple steps back to join me here, let's see what our judges thought of it.
Girl, that was boss, okay? You slayed that stage. And you're holding the flag for us females up there too, because we knocked one out, but you holding it up for us queens, baby girl. That was amazing. You slayed the vocals, you slayed the performance, you slayed what you look like you are working it, okay? And that's one thing that I want to encourage you contestants. Make sure that you dress age appropriate. That is very current, that is very now. You are so Rihanna, giving me Rihanna right now. I love it, I love that. Perfect, well done.
I knew you had it in you all along, but you just had to let it come out. And I think we finally saw it just let loose on stage. That was awesome, awesome confidence. You just looked comfortable on stage. Yes. You looked free. There was no holding back. You displayed again your awesome range. And it was really good to see you hold your lower register really well. And I really enjoyed that. That was awesome stuff.
Awesome performance. It was fantastic. I think there was a moment in there where you realized you really did well. I could see in your eyes. You were really impressed with yourself. And you were really impressed us as well. It was fantastic, a really great performance. You really hit those notes. Great job. Great job. Right? Yeah, with ease, with ease. It was awesome. Thank you.
Well, fantastic to see you absolutely every week getting better and better. And your tone was good tonight, and you sat there and you gave us a little bit of a show. You sat there, then you came out and you did all your stuff. And the purple rain fell on you tonight, darling. Well done.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Jacqueline's performance, then be sure to text in Jacqueline, that's Jacklyn, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the link to go to the voting page, click on Jacqueline's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacqueline Joseph. Now, our next contestant this evening will be hailing from Lay City and performing Linkin Park's Numb. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Genesis Aaron.
Lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under pressure of walking in your shoes. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more away. Becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you would just like me with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more away. Becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Gotta be what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Gotta be what you want me to be. Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface.
That was awesome. You followed up, from your awesome performance last week with another awesome performance again. That's one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite bands of all time. So when people tend to perform like my favorite songs, I tend to be critical, but I can say that you nailed it and you did it justice. I think the song suited you, and the band was awesome as well. And I can see that you worked really well on your breathing technique, and it paid off tonight.
How about the band? The band was awesome in that song, but you, Genesis, your name is like you're a star because you were both vulnerable yet strong in that song. I think Chester Bennington, the original singer of the song, he just did that, but you did it also tonight. You were amazing. You were a fantastic performance. Thank you, Genesis.
Well, same as last week, really. Just thought with the way you jumped around and sang the song and kept your voice and your rhythm with all the energy that you were showing on the stage. So once again, it was a good performance. You're maintaining it. That's the good thing about you at the moment. You're consistent and you're maintaining it. So you keep it up, you'll be hanging around for a while.
Jan, you know what? You make me so proud to be your mentor and coach. Seriously, you tick every box for me of what a rock star is. You're a rock star, you really are.
Thank you.
You are. And the thing is that you're starting to believe it. Yeah, you can clap, exactly. Come on, clap. Because audience, you're part of his growth. You are a part of the way he's growing as an artist. And one thing that I love about this performance is that you're not shy or not afraid to break anything. You're not afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to learn things every week. And that's what I'm really proud of, because being only in a box with the rock genre, sometimes you have to come out of that. And I think with you including all of the staging that we do every week before a show, I think that's just another element for you to be greater than anybody here in PNG. I'm just keeping it real. I love your performance.
Thank you so much, judges. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Genesis' performance, then be sure to text in Genesis, that's GENISYS, to 76500000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link, and then click on Genesis' picture, and then click submit, and there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Genesis Aaron. And now we're going to head into our next break for the evening, but when we come back, our next 3 contestants go head to head. Stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to the Top 12 for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now, before we continue on with our competition this evening, we'd like to give a huge shout out to our host venue. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Cosmopolitan. And now our next contestant will be representing Port Moresby and singing John Lennon's Imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Kirel Luen Bayagao.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Absolutely touching performance there, Kirel.
Karel, those high notes, those trills you did, beautiful, beautiful. It's like a songbird. I really enjoyed your performance tonight. Yeah, look, that's all I can say. You're beautiful tonight, and you look the part as well. You look beautiful.
I just want to say that this beautiful young lady has got better every week. She looks beautiful tonight, and and she is a very good contestant for the ladies. But I just want to tell you, just don't go into a little bit of a mold and and go within yourself and sing within your range. Because to be a good singer, you've got to be out of your range and do other things. I really enjoyed your performance tonight, but I'm just giving you a little bit of a word of advice, okay?
I loved it. I really enjoyed that performance. I love the innocence and the purity that you bring to each performance that you do. But just like what Graham said, those big notes that you're so scared of, make sure you put some of those moments in slow songs and fast songs, because that's what makes us get the goosebumps. That's what makes me drop my pen and just have to try and compose myself. But I think that performance was so beautiful, and you look really beautiful tonight. I need to give big props to Mum. Yes, Mum? Where? The outfits can you make me a dress like that? Because I love that dress, and everything that Kiki wears every week, Mum makes it. So thank you, Mum, for making your beautiful daughter shine even more. Well done.
Hey, what's up, Corel? I enjoyed the performance as well. I could tell you were a bit nervous at the start, but you managed to, you shook it off pretty well, and you worked the cameras. You even connected well with the band. And just like Lavinia said, the big notes, till you're holding back, just don't hold back. Just believe in yourself that you can hit them, and just make sure you feel it, and I'm sure it'll come naturally.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if Kirel's performance soothed your soul, then you should SMS in Kirel, that's Kirelle, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link there, click on Kirel's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote. Ladies and gentlemen, Kirel Luen Bayagao. Now, our next contestant is the only remaining winner of our Facebook auditions, and he'll be singing Elvis Presley's I Can't Help Falling in Love. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for, representing Kokopo, Chris Cobb.
Wise men say that only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay, or would it be a sin? No, I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, yeah. Darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Oh, take my hand, take my whole life too. No, I can't falling in love with you. No, I can't falling in love with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure the entire nation couldn't help falling in love with you, Chris.
Well, the people of East New Britain and Kokopo, they're all falling in love with you, I can tell you. You're getting better all the time. We know that you've been singing for a long time, but your voice at the moment is so crisp and beautiful, and it's getting better every week. It honestly is. And I think that you and our coach lady here have really sort of come together just to show you a few things that you probably weren't doing before. But anyway, great performance tonight. You just keep going where you're going and you'll be in the finals. Well done.
Bro, how do you feel?
I finished the song.
Yeah, you got there eventually. Look, one thing about Chris Cobb, he always wants to challenge himself every week with a different song, with different dynamics, with also different sounds with his voice. And I really commend you for that too, because being a vocalist, you have so much to play with, sound-wise. And tonight, I don't know if you got there. You know, you were sort of crawling there. You almost got there, but you didn't make it there for my ears and what I know that you're capable of. So I'm going to push you even more. I know that every time I talk to you kids, you contestants, it's either sink or swim. You barely was swimming, okay? So I'm going to push you more. You ready for the challenge? Good man. Well done.
I know that wasn't your best performance, and I'm sure that you know that as well. I knew that you were not as confident going into tonight as you were the other shows, but you still challenged yourself, and that's maturity. It was a very mature decision to sing on a key that's probably higher than what you usually sing on, and that's a sign of growth, and I commend you for that as well.
Well, I was impressed by your performance. I think that you made that song your own. I think it's difficult sometimes to sing songs that are very popular, but as the judges said, they know you, and I think, listen to the judges, take on what their recommendations and their advice is, and I think they can only help you grow, and it's good that you're challenging yourself week to week, and I hope to see more from you in the coming weeks.
Thank you so much, judges. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Chris Cobb's performance, then be sure to SMS in Chris C to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, click on Chris Cobb's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Cobb. Now, our next contestant for this evening will be representing Port Moresby, and he's going to sing Michael Jackson's version of the Miracles original song, Who's Loving You? Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage, Christopher Vela. Absolutely beautiful performance there, Christopher. Now let's throw it over to our judges and see what they have to say. Lavina, it looks like you have something to say.
That vocal beast, I'm telling you, I'm sticking to my word. You are vocal beast. And like what I said last week, the freedom that you're starting to understand your vocal capability. You're starting to understand the monster and the machine of being a massive vocalist. And I really loved that performance. And you know how you let go and went gospel at the end? I couldn't even contain myself. You are amazing, Christopher. Seriously, it's only gonna get better and better and better. You at the finals, baby. Okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Epic. I mean, one bell straight. On your epic performance, like I said, I think you have the cleanest and most sharpest, crisp vocals that I've heard in a long time. I just want to clarify something. Was that a Michael Jackson kick that you came? I know it was. Awesome stuff, bro.
Wow, you had me singing along and that kick, wow. But you held back a little at the end when you were trying to do your runs, but then you let go. That's what you need to do when you start your runs. Just let go. Give it your all, because we were so impressed. We loved your performance. I loved your performance tonight. You were awesome. Thank you.
Well, these songs, of course, tonight are a tribute to people who have passed on. Mrs.
Beast.
Mrs. Beast here beside you. She has got it all for you. She just loves you. Well done, son.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Christopher Vella's performance, then be sure to SMS in Chris V to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, click on Christopher Vella's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Vella. And now, before we throw into the break, we would like to make a special mention to one of our background vocalists who has her last night performing with us. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it up for Erica Robert? Thank you so much for joining us on the Vocal Fusion journey, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading into our next break for the evening, but when we come back, more of our contestants rise up for the challenge. Don't change that channel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. You're watching the Top 12 for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now, before we head back into the show for this evening, we'd like to give a huge thank you to Nijin Beauty Graspilas for handling all of the hair and makeup for this evening and making us look so fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Nijin Beauty Graspilas. Now, without further ado, singing Luther Vandross's cover version of the Roberta Flack original song, hailing from Mount Hagen, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage Chocolate City himself, Samuel Sampson.
I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had the style, and so I went to see him to listen for a while, and there he was, this stranger, there before my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you I was being killed softly by that performance.
Now me saw why I like locally chocolate city because this is a nice sweet neck blue. But now I'm autochthonic blue. Your diction was really clear. This last sample moves to not only making me look you first, na second week the season, but them height gonna now I'm coming as I place clear.
Do you sing gospel because you have that power in your voice? It's amazing, you know. It's a great song that really showed off your abilities. So, great performance tonight. Thank you.
Well, I told you last week that you were the best singer in 5 years that's come out of the Highlands, and I tell you again that exactly what you did tonight was to have a Roberta Flack song and sing it like that is fantastic.
Chocolate City, Chocolate City, Chocolate City. You move me every time you sing. As soon as you open your mouth and that big voice comes out, you just knock me to the floor, man. Seriously. And you sang everybody under the floor. Let's just put it that way. You're amazing. Well done tonight.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you liked Samuel's performance, then be sure to SMS in SAM, that's S-A-M, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, follow through with the links there, and click on Samuel's picture, then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel Sampson. Now, our next contestant this evening will be representing Port Moresby and singing Nina Simone's Feeling Good. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Timothy Tahura.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Live in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. This old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Oh, stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Center the pie, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling
Absolute powerhouse of a performance there, Timothy.
Love the high notes, love the runs that you did. Fantastic. I think you're getting better. You're going to get even better in the weeks ahead of you. Hope you make it through. Thank you for that performance.
Well, Timothy, let me just tell you that you are my most improved man tonight by far. You are, and you've got all your fan base out here, girlfriends out here, the former girlfriends are all out here. Just keep going way you're going and you'll be in the finals. I keep saying that because so much improvement tonight, but I mean it with you. Well done.
I loved every bit of that performance, vocally, performance-wise. Your hair is snatched as well. I love it. Because you're usually curly Sue though, right? You usually got curls. And that's one thing about being an artist is being a chameleon. You dress the part and making sure that you look the part as well. And I think you've got everything across the board, 10s, 10s, 10s. Tick, tick, tick for me, honey. That was amazing.
You know, there's an old adage: you're only good as your last performance, and it goes to show that you're only improving as every week goes by. You and every other contestant's aim should be, to be better than you were last week, and I think you're a true testament to that adage. You connected well with the band, the audience, and you had a smile on your face, and I really love that performance.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Timothy's performance, then be sure to SMS in TIM, that's T-I-M, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, follow through to the link site, and click on Timothy's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Timothy Tahura. Now, our next performance for this evening will be from the last man standing from Alatau. He'll be singing Amy Winehouse's cover of the Zuttons' original song, Valerie. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage, Jeffrey Evanet.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water.
Absolutely electrifying performance there, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, those are the moves we want to see. You're just absolutely fantastic. I think you've lost weight too. You've lost a lot of weight since you've been in this competition. You're looking pretty bloody good, I can tell you. What a great performance. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, honestly, JJ, I thought you were going to run out of breath because you were jigging and jiving across that stage like no one's business, but you kept your composure. You gave me notes, you gave me vocal agility, you gave me ad-libs and everything that a vocal coach would ever dream of.
Yeah, like as Livina said, it's not easy to dance and try to, maintain your composure vocally. Because, as a musician here in PNG, I can say with confidence that there's, 90% of the concerts here in PNG, people just stand there and sing. There's no dancing, there's no choreography, and for you to do that really well, I'm really proud. Well done.
Every one of us could see you were having fun, and we were having fun, and we really loved your performance tonight. You continue to do what you're doing, dance more on stage, and keep having fun, because you're entertaining us when you have fun, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Jeffrey's performance, then be sure to SMS in Jeff, that's Jeff, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the link to follow through, and then click on Jeffrey's picture, and then click on Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Evanet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into our next break for the evening. But when we come back, our next three contestants perform songs from Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, and James Brown. Stick around. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Top 12 for Vocal Fusion Season 6. Now, the next contestant on for tonight's show, he'll be representing Mount Hagen and singing Whitney Houston's I Have Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage, Joseph Baital.
All my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't even have to go where you don't follow. I can't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Or must I imagine you there? So don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing.
Absolutely touching performance there, Joseph.
Woo, Joe. It was very courageous for you to pick such a huge Whitney Houston song. I was sort of a bit nervous when you said that you wanted to attempt this song, but hey, I commend you for that. It's always good to challenge yourself. But I could hear a lot of pitching, a lot of flat notes in that performance. Your breathing was all over the place. You have to work on that as well. I just wish that you picked a different song. That's just my honest opinion. But well done for even going there with a big song like that.
That's such an epic song to take on. Especially when it's coming from one of the greatest vocalists that ever lived, period. And I commend you for your courage, bro. Yeah, as Livina mentioned, there was certain parts that were a bit flat and pitchy. But I really commend you also for, despite the dodgy beginning, that didn't stop you. You didn't let that affect your confidence, and you wanted to carry on and finish your performance. So well done, bro.
As the judges said, you had a few issues with your performance, but as with any performance, sometimes you have good nights, sometimes you don't, but I commend your selection of song. I think it's good to be ambitious with your song choice, which is what you did. You challenged yourself, which is fantastic. Keep practicing, keep doing what you're doing, and you can only get better, but keep going, and I enjoyed your performance.
The most important thing to me is that we all know that you can sing. You floored us last week, and it was a wonderful song, and you sang well. Tonight you chose badly. You tried to challenge yourself, and you had no hope of getting there. Just take this from us. If you get through, go with a song that you know you can give justice to and sway us.
Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Joseph's performance, then be sure to text in Joe, that's J-O-E, to the number 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, click on Joseph's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Baital. Now, our next contestant for this evening will be representing Port Moresby and will be singing Ben E. King's Stand By Me. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage, Emmanuel Ola.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, 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 stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. Hit it! If the sky that we look up on should tumble and fall, no, the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry. You said I won't cry. No, I won't shed no tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, 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 stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, 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 stand by me. Just as long as you stand by
Wonderful performance there, Emmanuel.
Started off a bit slow, but and I also realized that you went off timing a bit. But you know how you recovered from that. You know that's what defines a performer and defines your maturity. So well done on not stopping. Well done on choosing to actually finish the song, and you finished the song strong. So all the best.
Thank you.
I enjoyed your performance. I think, you hit the notes, and, when you went for the runs, they sounded really nice. So thank you very much. It was a great performance tonight. Thank you.
I know that you've got better things in you, and I know that you're a singer that can really, really make it. So I'm going to stand by you and see where we go.
As much as I believe that you are the smooth assassin in this competition, you're starting to flatline for me. Just being honest, I need you to challenge yourself to come out that box of what people are expecting you to sing every week. And also in the beginning, I would have loved for you to play with that camera because it was just waving right in front of you and you didn't. That's one thing's very important. That's the viewers at home, okay, that vote for you. So you have to make sure that you interact with that camera, okay, as well as us and the audience here for next time, okay? But otherwise, I loved it, and I loved it how you jumped back on the tempo too, because it got a bit lost in the middle section there, but well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, judges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Emmanuel Ola's performance, then be sure to SMS in MANU, that's MANU, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click the link to go to the voting site, click on Emmanuel Ola's picture, and then click Submit to cast your vote. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel Ola. Now, our next contestant for this evening will be tonight's final. He'll be representing Port Moresby and singing I Feel Good by James Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage, Elisha Kuliniasi.
Wow, I feel good. I knew that I would. I feel good. Come on, I knew that I would now. So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice, like chicken and spice. I feel
gentlemen, I'd be feeling good too if my performance was that epic.
What can I say? I think we're used to you in a different light, a bit quieter, you know, with the quiet songs that you do, but this was amazing. And who knew you had that much energy in you? You know, you're a really good young man. I commend your performance tonight. Fantastic. Keep up the energy. I'm sure we'll see you in the weeks to come, and you can only get better. So thank you, Elijah.
I just want to just say, you know, like we're used to you singing these little ballads, one with a guitar, one without a guitar, and just swaying us. Tonight, you showed me another side, and a really, really good side of you. You're just absolutely amazing young man with a wonderful, wonderful voice, and you're going places. We've already told you that. You just keep going, my son.
And that, everybody, is exactly what I mean about doing something unexpected and different for the artist and for the people. Seriously, when people watch the show and you come on, they're gonna be like blowing out their socks. Honestly, you sang everybody's face off, okay? Yes, give it up. Amazing. Everybody, this guy is not used to dancing and getting down and groovy, and tonight you showed everybody what being soulful and artist and coming out the box is all about. Well done tonight, so good.
How do you feel about the performance?
Happy that it's over.
But it's great to, you know, see you step away from your comfort zone and decide to take on, you know, such a classic from the godfather of soul himself, James Brown. And for you to actually have that courage to take on that song and actually, you know, go through with the whole performance, I commend you for that. You know, you danced, you had fun, you connected well with the band, and I got to give it up to the band as well. The band was awesome. Well done, boys. Top stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Elisha's performance, then be sure to SMS in Elisha, that's ELISHA, to 7650-0000. Or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, click on the voting link from there, click on Elisha's picture, and then click Submit to send in your vote. Ladies and gentlemen, Elisha Kuliniasi. Now, we're gonna head into the final break for this evening's show. But when we come back, we wrap up this evening's performances and we tell you how you can keep your favorite contestant in the running. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Vocal Fusion Season 6, the Top 12. Now, everyone, over the last hour, you've just witnessed each of our 12 contestants take the stage and perform just for you. Because when our voting lines open right after the show, their fate will be quite literally all in your hands. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to vote for Emmanuel Ola, SMS in Manu.
Just as long as you stand by me.
If you liked Rava Gandhari's performance, then SMS in Rava.
With your brutality, come on, talk to me, so you can see.
If you want Jacqueline Joseph back, then SMS in Jacqueline.
Honey, I know, something's changing.
If you loved Genesis Aaron's performance, and if you were blown away by Kirel Luen Bayagao's performance, if you were amazed by Chris Cobb's performance, then SMS in Chris C. And if you adored Christopher Vella's performance, then SMS in Chris V. Stunned by Samuel Sampson's performance, be sure to SMS in Sam. And if you were entertained by Timothy Tahura's performance, be sure to SMS in Tim. If you enjoyed Jeffrey Evanet's performance, then SMS in Jeff. And if you want to see Joseph Baital again, then SMS in Joe. And if you are rocked by Elisha Kuliniasi, then SMS in Elisha.
Yeah, I feel good. I knew that I would.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award for the most improved contestant since last week, I'd like to invite the general manager for Colgate-Palmolive, Mr. John Wood, to the stage, please. Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Well, I am okay, actually.
Good. You had a good night?
Nice. Yes, it's been good so far.
Well, what a wonderful array of PNG's emerging young talent we have assembled here tonight. 12 of the best. So every week the expectation is that you're going to get better, and you're all good friends, but you're also competing against each other. So don't lose sight of the fact that what the end prize is. And the only way you're all going to get, or whoever's going to get to the final, is through hard work, dedication, taking on board what these 4 fine people, but especially what your coach and mentor has to say during the week. So please remember that every week, okay? So thanks, Godfrey.
Thank you so much, Mr. John Wood. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the award for the most improved performer goes to Timothy Tahura. Thank you so much, Mr. Wood, for joining us on stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the only way that any of these 12 performers can make it through to the grand finale is if you vote for them, because it is literally all in your hands. Tell your friends, tell your family, every single vote counts. You can SMS in your votes to 7650-0000, or you can jump onto the Vocal Fusion Facebook page, follow through with the link there, and cast your vote from there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll throw it over to our guest judge, Maya Papel, to give her final remarks on tonight's performances.
As a guest judge, I was very privileged and honored to be sitting here listening to wonderful voices tonight. You are a testament to, young Papua New Guineans that are coming up that have beautiful voices, and I'm excited about the industry. Whether you decide that this is your future, that you want to make a profession out of it, use the experience of being on Vocal Fusion to make that decision, because we absolutely loved your performances. I'm sure Papua New Guinea has found you entertaining over the past weeks, and those of you that carry on, we're going to continue to love watching you. And to the public out there, please do vote for these fantastic singers. It's going to be a pity that some of them won't get your vote because you think that others are voting for them. You vote for the one that you enjoy the performance most tonight. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your very wise remarks, Maya. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we end off tonight's show, we can't forget about our wonderful, marvelous sponsors for this season. Everybody, please give it up for Paradise Beverages, Colgate, the CPL Group of Companies, International Food Corporation, Lay Biscuit Company, Wrigley's, and Telecom, as well as PNG Air, the official airline carriers for Vocal Fusion Season 6 contestants and crew, the Cosmopolitan, our host venue, Nijin Beauty Graspilas for handling all of the hair and makeup for this evening, and Coral Sea Hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a massive round of applause for all of our sponsors, please? And there we have it, everybody. With that, we have come to the end of the show. But if you are a fan of PNG's greatest hits, then tune in again next week, same time, same place, where our contestants will be taking on some of the greatest songs by Papua New Guinean artists. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, good night, and I'll see you all next week.
Big thank you to Mr. John Wood and the team at Colgate-Palmolive for this award for being the most improved performer of the week. Also to our vocal coach and mentor, Lavina Williams, the judges, music director Mano, and Vocal Fusion Band. I would like to also thank MTV Vocal Fusion, the entire MTV team, and to all our valued sponsors of MTV Vocal Fusion Season 6 for making this possible. Thank you.
EMTV's Vocal Fusion Season 6 is proudly brought to you by Paradise Beverages,
Distributing Golden Circle juices.
Colgate, CPL Group of Companies, The Cosmopolitan, P&G Air, Lay Biscuit,
It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
International Food Corporation, Wrigley's, Telecom P&G,
Telecom, always there.
Nation Beauty, and Coral Sea Hotels.